Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to another video. Let me hit you with some truth again, shall we? Alright, so there is the Black Widow movie on streaming services and in cinemas, if some are open. I'm not going to see that movie for sure, but there was a character called the Taskmaster. It is a Marvel villain, one of the more interesting Marvel villains, because the most prominent and dominant features of this particular villain is that he can fake and copy anybody's powers and abilities and fighting styles. So let's say he looks at Captain America and suddenly he can fight like Captain America. So he should be virtually unbeatable. If you meet your opponent who can copy your fighting style, your abilities, and your powers, how do you defeat a character like that? An extremely interesting and intriguing character. And of course, he's been gender swapped in the Black Widow film. Surprise, surprise! Everybody, surprise, surprise! As if this wasn't happening or hasn't been happening for the last couple of years. It's absolutely cringy. It's absolutely annoying at this point. And they are robbing the characters of what made them special and giving women and giving black people and giving all the quote-unquote marginalized people hand-me-downs and cheap knockoffs of the original thing. Now, I couldn't care less about the movie. I couldn't care less about the actress who portrays the fake version of the Taskmaster. But she said something interesting. She said, and this is from Bounding into Comics, about the gender swapping.
You see, it does fit the story. I was concentrating on the story.
Yeah.
The decision wasn't made by me, and as far as I'm concerned, I was happy for that decision, of course, because it involves me, and it's so much fun.
Of course, you had the role, you got the money, of course you should be happy, but nobody else is, no other fan is. And if there are some people happy, they are mentally ill Twitter twats, so yeah. Well, I don't care. Nevertheless, she continues.
Well, I understand that they swap gender, but I think it's irrelevant really whether the character is a female or male, because who cares?
Only every single comic book fan in the world. Only every single normal person who believes in keeping things one way and not changing them constantly and diving deeper and deeper into 1984-ish Orwellian world. Alright, you fucking cunt. And then she asserts,
she's just as strong and maybe even stronger. It's not about what gender you are. It's about what your capabilities are, what you can do, how well you do what you're supposed to do, and if you're excellent at it, it doesn't matter who you are.
No, it really fucking doesn't in this case, because, and not because of what you are saying, it's because the Taskmaster can literally fake anybody's powers. So the gender swap here was made for no purpose other than for being woke and for virtue signaling. It is so obvious. It is so fucking obvious, so fucking tiresome, and so bloody cringy that nobody can be surprised that the money that the MCU is making is, not that good as it was when there was Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Hemsworth and the good old actors, the Phase 1 and Phase 2 actors. So, and this leads to one question. And I think that more and more people are going to think that. It might not be true, but it is a very amusing theory that will piss off so many bloody feminists and wokies and lefties. There is a theory of mine. Do you know why they swap genders so much? Do you know why they make more and more male characters into female characters? Because females, deep down there on the inside, in their subconscious, they want to be men. Because they think that men are better. Alright, bye.